Today we are watching how to earn with ChatGPT and Google Drive. Let's see what this is all about. Very interesting.
This guy Byron made $38,711 with this.
That's a lot of money.
And this other guy made $28,891 with this.
That's also a lot of money. I didn't know you could earn that much with Google Drive.
And here's a woman who made $222,437 with this. And you can do this using a free ChatGPT account and a Google Drive account. And the more I looked into this, I was shocked by how many people are making money with this. Like here's a woman named Jasmine who made $21,493 with this. And here's another guy that made $40,211. So let's dive right into how they're doing it. First thing that you need to do is head over to chatgpt.com and create a free account. I'm not gonna show you how to do it here because it's pretty simple to do. Then I want you to type in this exact prompt.
Write me prompts that I can copy and paste into the Runway ML to generate a batch of 100 images. Give me some good prompt of images. So guys, if you don't know, Runway is AI software that can generate images and videos. So he's probably gonna use this to generate some kind of design and then sell merchandise. Is that what I'm thinking about? Let's see it.
Write me prompts that I can copy and paste into the Runway ML. Don't worry about what that is, I'll show you what it is later. To generate a batch of 100 images, give me some good prompts for images if I'm gonna be using the images as t-shirt designs. Now, we're not gonna be selling t-shirts here, don't worry. Just stick with me. This is a much easier business model that expands way beyond t-shirts and requires no selling of physical products whatsoever or shipping or anything like that. And in fact, I didn't even know about this business model until I saw all these people making huge money with it that I showed you in the screenshots. Now, the next thing that we're gonna do is sign up for an Etsy account. You can just search in Google for Etsy,
on Etsy
and click on sign in right there, and you can click continue with Google. That's kind of the simplest way to do it. And again, we're not going to be selling homemade crafts or any kind of t-shirts or anything like you normally.
Digital products probably. He's gonna sell the design or selling an e-books about the design. This is what I believe. So let's see it.
Would sell on Etsy. This is a totally unique Etsy loophole that you probably have never seen before. Now, once you have created the Etsy account, I want you to click right here, get started, and then we're gonna click let's do this.
Up an
and right here, we're just going to click I'm starting to sell for the first time ever. And for this one, we're just gonna scroll to the bottom and
keep in mind, listing products on Etsy is not free. So you have to pay every time you add a new listing to Etsy. So every time you're going to list a new product, even for your first product, you're going to have to pay Etsy so that Etsy can list your product on its marketplace. So you have to make sure that you can sell the product that you're listing. Otherwise, you're losing money every time you list a product.
We're going to click skip this question. We are going to click on start your shop. And right here, we're just gonna put in our language preferences. I'm putting US dollars for mine because I'm in the United States. Then we're gonna name our shop, and I'm just gonna name it Design Elites. You can make up a name for your shop, it really doesn't matter what it's called. And then pretty much your shop is set up and ready to go for this Etsy loophole. Now, you're probably wondering where I'm going with all this. So let me show you some live examples of this loophole in action. And to do this, we're gonna have to do a little spying on some different Etsy shop owners. Now, this is a website here called Allura. And what Allura does is it goes through and it pulls data from all the Etsy stores that are out there, and it can actually show you how much they're actually making. And so I just brought up this shop here called Epoca, which is a store doing the exact thing that's this loop.
This store is in the top 1%, and it has sold a ton of product and has made a ton of money. 12,000 sales. Yeah, that's a lot. So let's see what
I'm about to teach you. And you can see right here, they made $28,891
conversion
on
rate
this
is actually
specific
really good,
Etsy loophole. Now, if we go over to Etsy and we look at the Epoca shop,
t-shirt design. He's selling t-shirt designs. Okay.
See right here, and if you look at one of their items, a lot of their items are all just like this. You can see what they're actually selling is a pack of 300,000 t-shirt designs. Now, they're not actually selling the t-shirts. They're actually just selling a downloadable file that contains thousands and thousands of unique designs that you can put on t-shirts. And it's so easy to do. I'm going to show you all how to do it in this video.
So he's selling designs that people can use so they can print their own t-shirts, basically. So he's not selling the t-shirt because it would cost a lot of money to produce and print and ship, etc. So it's just selling a digital product to people that would like to use. And the thing is, they don't even see the design because he has so many. And he only shows a couple of them.
If we go over to this
so
guy,
you don't even know what you're buying. So that's kind of bad. I wouldn't buy that kind of product actually myself. Would you?
Here, Byron, you can see he's doing the exact same thing, selling t-shirt designs. And if I copy his store name here, and I paste it into this Allura spy tool and search for it, you can see.
Okay, so they are all selling AI generated design, probably, or some kind of cheap design that they can find that are free to use for everybody, probably.
See, he's made $38,711 selling these downloadable t-shirt design packs.
Okay, that's not bad.
If you look at this one, Embroidery Gallery PDF, this person has made $222,437 selling downloadable.
Okay, but keep in mind, they started in 2019. You can see right here when the shop started. So they probably did spend a lot of money in advertising to advertise their own shop to get on top of the Etsy listings. It's kind of very difficult to sell on Etsy because Etsy is very competitive. There are a ton of different sellers. There are a ton of sellers with many, many different products that are sometimes very good. And they have a ton of experience on selling on Etsy. And as a newcomer with a new shop, when you have zero product, zero reviews, zero experience, zero marketing skills, it's going to be very hard for you to generate that kind of money on Etsy. That's what I believe. So good luck selling on Etsy, actually.
Graphic packs just like this. And the nice thing is we can generate all of these images using AI in just a few minutes. So let's go back to our Etsy setup because we only got partway through it. I wanted to show you kind of the income potential there, and let's continue. So this is where we stopped in our store setup, and at this point in the setup, it's asking us what kind of a item are we selling? And like I just showed you, we are actually selling a digital file. Right here, you want to check a supply or tool to make things. And then when did you make it? We're going to put 2020 to 2024 because we're making it right now. And then we're going to click save and continue. Design or anything like that. Then we're going to click next. And here we're going to put in the title of the item. And I have a little notepad file, text file that I'm using here so I can copy and paste it over, but you can just put something like this: a vintage retro t-shirt design bundle. And I like to include other keywords like PNG files, custom apparel, DIY projects, digital.
Okay, wait,
that's just so the Etsy search will bring up my product when people are searching for this kind of thing. I'm just going to drag some t-shirt designs that I have. I'm going to show you how to generate these using AI in just a second. And I'm uploading 10 different images. I would encourage you to upload as many images as you can. Again, we're going to have hundreds and hundreds of these by the time we're done with this video, so just stick with me. And then I'm just going to put this description in, which I actually had ChatGPT write this description for me. The next step is to actually use AI to generate all the images that we are going to be selling. So you're not going to have to create any images yourself. They're all going to be created by AI. You remember earlier when I had you set up a ChatGPT account? We're going to go back to that ChatGPT. And remember, I had you type in this prompt. And so basically we're going to use ChatGPT to give us our ideas for the t-shirts. That way you don't even have to come up with the ideas for the t-shirt designs yourself. And you can see it's given me 10 different ideas. And I like this one down here, which is a retro illustration of a classic 60s muscle car. And then I'm going to go over to this free tool called Leonardo, and I am going to pay.
Leonardo is actually a good AI tool to generate images. It's very good to produce images and video. It's something that I used before for my website and for my YouTube channel, so I recommend you use Leonardo as well.
That text directly in and have it generate for me the t-shirt design. And you can see right there, it's created us 8 different designs that can be put on t-shirts and included in our t-shirt design pack. So you're just going to go through and download each one of those by clicking on this little arrow. Download image, and then you're going to click generate again. Now, Leonardo only lets you do 8 at a time. So what I recommend is that you have at least 1,000 different images, whether it's psychedelic images or classic cars or vacation scenes or whatever it is.
Okay.
So as you can probably see, if you're using this tool with Leonardo, it's going to take quite a long time to generate 1,000 images. Now you can do it this way, where you just keep clicking generate, 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 and making enough images to create a design pack. And remember, ChatGPT gave us a whole bunch of different ideas that we could copy and paste.
So you're basically asking the AI to generate images that you will sell and print on t-shirts, but are people actually willing to buy AI generated images to print on t-shirts? Is this something people are interested in? I don't think so. I think it's more shop owners, print shop owners that want some free design to print on their t-shirt that they can sell to people. Probably the target market or the target customer would be shop owner or people trying to sell t-shirts or people trying to make money online, seeing merchandise and looking for some designs. But it's probably very hard to pull off right, I believe. You still need to have interesting images and be on top of the listing with keywords and probably some kind of advertising as well to pull in the customers.
Paste to create a big variety of different t-shirt designs. But what I actually recommend that you do that's going to be a lot quicker is actually sign up for an account on this site called Runway ML, because this
I also have an account on Runway. It's very good. It's great to create video. I also use this for my own YouTube video, actually. I highly recommend you use it as well. It's very interesting if you want to create video for a YouTube channel using AI. You can basically input any image that you like and it will create a video from the images that you provide. So it's very great for that.
service actually allowed you to create up to 1,000 images all at once, so you don't have to keep clicking the button over and over and over to reach a really large number of designs. Leonardo only lets you do 8 at a time, but Runway ML lets you do hundreds at a time. Now, the disadvantage of Runway ML is that it's a paid tool and it's going to be a little more expensive to use, but I think it's going to be worth it to save you the time. Let me show you right here. Now, when you're in Runway ML, see I've pasted in there the exact same prompt, and in this case you just click this batch button and that's going to let you generate hundreds of designs instead of just a few. Now you see this shows you how much it costs. It's going to be $10 per 100 images that it generates.
So it's kind of really expensive, you see. 800 images cost you $80, so you would have to sell a ton of products so that you can make a profit from this. I don't think that's the way to go, especially as a beginner. If you don't know how to sell, you're gonna have to spend a ton of money on generating the design, a ton of money on listing your products on Etsy, and a ton of money on advertising so that you can place on top of the Etsy listing and on top of the Etsy search results so that people can actually see your product and buy from you. So it's probably not very profitable as a way to make money online. Maybe you can make some sales, but you're not gonna make a ton of profit, probably nothing at all, I believe. It's way, way too expensive to produce your images if you do it like this.
Wanted to create 1,000 of these, it would only cost you $100, or you could
only $100. That's a lot of money for a beginner to spend on a product generation.
just pay $10 and have it generate 100 at a time. Now, a couple tips about this. First of all, you don't want to use words in your images. So try to give it instructions that don't include any words. Runway ML and Leonardo AI both don't do well generating any kind of text. But you can see these images are pretty cool, and it's going to generate you hundreds of them just like that for t-shirt designs. Now you just click download right there, and you can download the designs into a folder on your hard drive, and I'll show you what to do with them next. Now, probably what you're going to need to do is spend a few days creating these images, because like I said before, you want to have 1,000.
Yeah, so it's gonna take you a lot of time and a lot of money to create that many images. Keep in mind, people were selling 300,000 images for $20 on their Etsy shop. So that's a lot of images for very little money. And if it costs you that much money, like $10 for 100 images, you're gonna have to spend a ton of money, and you're definitely not sure if you can make the sale at the end. So very, very difficult to pull off. definitely not for beginners if you are just starting out on Etsy.
1,000 or more images all together in one folder to make these packs really valuable. And the people that I showed you earlier that are making tens of thousands of dollars with this all have thousands of images in their downloadable files that they are selling, and that's what makes it really valuable. Now, some of the main people that are buying this are people that actually sell t-shirts, so they don't have time to...
Exactly, so people are not buying the design to wear it. They are buying to try to sell the design to somebody else. There's so many designs that you can get for cheap, so they think the design are interesting and they probably can pull it off selling them, so they buy the product, so many designs for 20 bucks. But it will cost you a ton of money initially to produce the design yourself, so that's a big issue. And you still have to get some reviews and get on top of the search result on Etsy before any other competition, so very, very difficult to pull off actually.
Create all the designs. They're just looking for a quick way to get a large number of designs so they can have as many different types of t-shirts as possible. So you're actually selling them the designs to save them time, and they might not even know this trick about ChatGPT and all that. Now, if all this seems like something you don't really want to do, and maybe it's kind of boring to you to just create images over and over and over, I really encourage you to check out my free class in the link in the description of this video. Now, my free class is going to show you how to set up an autopilot online business that generates money.
Autopilot online business basically means hiring people to do the work for you. So that's what I believe. It's not really an autopilot. It's not really automated. You still have to do the work yourself, come up with ideas, giving the instruction, hiring people, managing your team. So it's not very automated. It's gonna free up some of your time, but you still have to do tons of work managing the people that you're actually hiring and instructing them on how to do the work properly for you. So
for you day in and day out.
Not very beginner friendly either, because if you're just starting out and you earn no money online, you don't want to start out hiring people if you don't really know yourself what you do and how you're gonna earn money.
Residual income.
So I highly recommend that you do the work yourself and see if it works. Do the work yourself, find a way to make money, make it profitable, and then once it's working, then you can start thinking outsourcing and putting your business on autopilot. Putting in processes and system in place by hiring people and telling them how to do the work for you. But that will come much, much, much later. In the beginning, you should definitely do everything yourself, and try to make it work.
Whether you are working or not. So for those of you that are looking for a truly residual income model that generates autopilot money, there's a free class in the link in the description. Once you have created all of your images, now it's time to upload them to Google Drive. And the reason why Google Drive is so important is it can store all these images for you online, and it'll make it really easy for you to deliver.
Google Drive is very good. I highly recommend that you use Google Drive. I pay probably like 10, 13 bucks for Google Drive every month to store all my data. And it's very efficient, it's very fast, it's very easy to use, and I highly recommend you use it as well. Very efficient to share data with your team as well.
For these images.
Once you have a team, once you hire people to do some kind of work, you can use Google Drive to share file, design, text, video, anything that you want with the team. Actually very interesting.
To your customers without you having to email each one of them individually or anything like that. It's all going to be done through Google Drive, and I'll show you how to do it. Now, I'm assuming you've spent the time to create over 1,000 awesome t-shirt designs, and they're sitting on your computer. And then all you do is you click New right here, and you click on Folder Upload, and then you go to your hard drive. And you can see right here, I've got all my designs in this folder called T-shirt designs. You can see right there, it's 2.5 gigs. So it's a very, very large file because there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of images in that T-shirt designs folder. And we're gonna just click on that, and it's gonna say upload, blah, 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 1,000 files to this site, and yes. And now you can see down there, it's uploading the entire folder to my Google Drive so that I can easily deliver this entire folder digitally to my customers. And I'll show you how to do that right here. The next thing you want to do is click on New, Click on Google Docs, and we're gonna create a brand new Google Doc. It looks something like what I'm showing you right here. And you can see here, it says, thank you for shopping with Design Elites. Remember, that was the name of the store that I created in the beginning of this video. Now, what this is actually gonna be a document that we're gonna send to all of our customers. And the reason why is Etsy won't...
It's basically a marketing tactic where you sell your custom, you send to your customer, you send a nice message, but you still have to write the message yourself, actually. You tell them how you thank them. You thank your customer sending a PDF file, basically. So why not? It's actually very good to do.
Allow us to upload an entire giant file to their site. We have to actually first create a small little file with our download link in it. It's all gonna make sense in just a second. So you're gonna create a Google Doc just like I showed you that, and you can use this exact text. Thank you for shopping with, and then insert your store name. You'll be directed to your files by clicking the link below, files purchased, and then the words click here to access your file. And then we're gonna go over to our Google Drive. Remember, we uploaded all of those images into Google Drive. And so you just go in your Google Drive, you go directly to the folder that you uploaded, just like I'm showing right here.
So basically storing his product on the Google Drive. So people buy from your shop on Etsy and you direct them to your Google Drive with the shareable file. And you can tell your customers to download the file directly from Google Drive because you cannot store your file directly on Etsy because it's way too large, probably. That's what he's saying.
Here, and you click share, and then you click the word share again, and then right here you want to change it from restricted to anyone with the link, so that way anyone who has this exact link can download this file. Then we click copy link right there, and then we are done. And then we're gonna right here we're gonna highlight this text, and we're going to actually paste then the link that we just made into this little box. Click apply. And now, if anyone clicks on that, it's going to go directly to that giant folder on Google Drive that contains all the images that we created. Now we're going to click download, and we're going to click PDF. So we're going to export this as a PDF because that's kind of the easiest kind of a document that...
So we export the PDF and then list it directly on it. And so it's not really listing the whole product that people are buying, is just listing the PDF. So people are buying the PDF first, and then in the PDF itself, it's gonna be the link that sends the customer to the Google Drive where you store your end file that people are actually buying. So it totally makes sense to do it like this if Etsy doesn't allow to store big file on their platform.
Everyone can open, and you can see here's the PDF, and if you click on that link, it's going to go directly to our Google Drive folder with all of our designs in it. Now, this final step is where we're going to put everything together. So what I want you to do is in your Etsy store, you're going to click into the product. Remember, earlier in this video, we created a product on our Etsy store. I want you to go click into that product, and you're going to click edit, scroll down to where it says digital files, and I'm going to click on add file. And then we're going to click on the PDF that we created earlier. And now this PDF is going to be automatically delivered when anyone buys our digital product. Etsy is going to send them this PDF that we created. And see that's what it's going to look like when they buy. It's going to get them directly to this PDF, which is going to allow them to access that huge folder with all the t-shirt designs in it. So we're just going to click save and continue, and our first listing is done. Now, if you want to expand to make even more money with this, you can actually take that exact same PDF that we just made, and you can
basically you can take the same PDF and replace the link with other products. So you can sell as many designs as possible as you want. You can sell design from cars, you can sell design from trees, you can sell design from houses, you can sell design from faces, etc. Any different design you can want. You just need to use the same PDF, replace the link, and direct people each time to another file on the Google Drive that they are actually buying. But keep in mind, this is very hard to pull off actually in the whole chain. You still need to come up with thousands and thousands and thousands of designs. It's gonna cost you a lot of money to produce them. And you're not actually sure that you can sell your product in the end on Etsy. That's a big issue. You still need a lot of marketing to be able to sell on Etsy correctly. You need a great shop design, you need a great product offering, you need to be on top of the search results on Etsy to appear in the marketplace and have a chance to fight with your competition on Etsy, because there's tons of different shops that have a lot of experience on Etsy. So very, very hard to pull off.
Sell that same PDF on sites like Redbubble. There's another site called Zazzle, which is a similar idea. And if you really want to make big money, which is where you can really expand your business, is when you have one of these t-shirt companies buy your design pack, you want to get their email address and add them to an email list. And every time you create a new design pack, then you can have a list of customers that you can email right away and say, hey, we just released a new design.
So it's basically email marketing. That's totally normal to collect email addresses from your customers so that you can email them every time you launch a new product. And they are probably interested in the new product if they like your product the first time around. That's totally normal to do. That's a good advice.
Design pack, you can get it fully downloadable, only $5. And even more powerful, get them on auto bill. So let's say you sell 100 of these design packs. Imagine if each one of those 100 people, each one of them have their own t-shirt business, so they're all constantly looking for new designs. Imagine if you told them, hey, I'll release 1,000 new designs every month. You can sign up for a subscription and I'll automatically send you a new Google Drive folder every month as long as.
Yeah, but did you see how much it costs to produce a design in the first place? You would get, on Runway, for example, you would get 100 designs for $10. So if you produce thousands and thousands of new designs every month, it's gonna cost you a lot of money. You would need a ton of sales every month to make any kind of profit with that kind of business. Probably not very easy to pull off, probably not very profitable, probably not the best way to make money online, unfortunately, unless you are already a very experienced seller with already an established customer list, with already an established Etsy shop with ton of good reviews, and you are sure that you can place on top of the search results on Etsy and get people to actually see and buy your product.
As you continue paying every month. It's so simple to do. You can even set up subscription payment plans on PayPal to enable them to pay you every single month on autopilot. All you do is click right here on Business Tools once you're logged into your PayPal account, and right down here you click on Subscriptions, and that's going to let you set up subscription payments so someone can pay you every single month on autopilot. Now you can see how.
Yeah, I highly recommend you use PayPal as well. PayPal is a very nice, very effective payment method that many people around the world use. So setting up a PayPal account and receiving payment through PayPal is actually a good idea to sell product. Yeah.
Powerful this idea can be and how you can expand it into an autopilot monthly business. Before I leave you, I have my own autopilot training in the link in the description of this video. All you need to do is click on the link in the description. It'll take you to a page that looks something like this. Enter your name and email there, and I'll actually email you even more ways to make money online on autopilot. Make sure you put your best email in there so that we can send that free training class directly to your email address. And I'm also gonna play a video for you right now. It's gonna pop up on your screen right here of my daughter who set up her own autopilot business. And we go through exactly how she did it and how it's been paying her.
Yeah, that's nice that her daughter also worked with him. That's actually great to set up a family business like this. So he is a very successful YouTuber that teach people how to make businesses online, and he is actually teaching his own daughter. So that's actually very nice of him to do. It's actually a great way to make money online, teaching other people how to do it.
Without doing anything. That video, it's gonna pop up right here, and all you have to do is click on it to watch it. Talk to you soon.
Alright guys, we are done today. I hope you enjoyed this video with me today. I hope you learned something new. I hope you learn what to do and what not to do. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video as always. Bye bye.